Alright, we say we be akwaba eba 1911 TV. Channel no 1911 TV waba no subscribe na wa share no do hodan say na do for what enka. First time I share video ni a ye ka has honsem. It has story be an authentic one no. Aha na bit manyina. Tough man ni afani apepa kama ni da ba so monti. First time I share video ni na wo share video da make sure say be share video na menesi. Wo share man si wi a no subscribe. So subscribe we are we say say no adome be o mi adoma so. Eba say intem be upload be no so sabet makebi. No senpai different folk asweye eba ya bo wansem bebre ano ide ba beso mo ene samre enwumre but yesterday na say video we na so hu de ekoso na etema ya bo na ide ba abeso mo no coach Didi Dramani di nsem bia todwa about has team na obefa no so sa di nsem bia todwa about mra wo sha se wodi ne ho she has man say onye odo ama has folk team ye bo video no ama wo hu de nsem a coach Didi Dramani edimi edit todwa na ono abobai no my first video no manya ni full video na mo but me catch you say me second we me do balance wo tinti me say ka me bo am wo tie mu nsem a okan o ni video ni sa so na afutu e di nsem bia to ja for house folk ni match e ba sha me aduma ko sera no e be bo am wo tie na house folk training case na ma fo busa me ho nsem bebre na me ka ho nsem kakra ma na so ho de ekoso Nigeria tournament wo say house folk ekubo bi no nsem bi e ba fa ho nsem be na e be fa ho me de ho update e bro we any nsem bebrebe na aboa no a me de beso mo ne abusa yem straight e wo yen nsem no mu a say coach Didi Dramani na ye hasofo coach yes coach Didi Dramani and he hasofo na oni join for atwetwe nkomo na coach akire hasofo team na say obefa no privilege awoye say obefa hasofo baba ye hasofo coach no you coach nsema coach Didi Dramani tuja abra oni join for edin nkomo mu busa na about hasofo team na obefa no.
Just how happy are you to be as a local head coach?
I wouldn't say I'm happy, but I would rather be talking about it's a privilege to have an opportunity to be the head coach of the oldest club in the history of Ghana. Accra House of Folk, you know, is a desire and the interest of everyone to have that privilege to serve an institution of that sort. I need not to talk about other places because now I'm here as a professional. So I just think that I'll say yes. I'm privileged in terms of professional integration.
Right. How long have you waited for this job?
Well, I don't. To be honest with you, I have never waited in vacuum and crying for a particular job. No. I have never done that. I have never. I've always trained my mind and emotions that as a practicing person, all that you have to be doing is that you have to be active. You have to be doing a sort of work.
Yeah.
So if you are a mechanic, you don't wait until somebody brings his car. You know, you have to make sure that you are always ready.
Relevant
sometimes
in the industry.
Go into that industry with a partner and then help. You know, so that's how I have instituted myself along. I have never been in vacuum since I started. You know, right from stopping playing in
2001 was it?
No, in 1999.
Right.
Yes, because I stopped playing in 1999-2000 season. So right from that moment, I enrolled myself that I wanted to go into coaching, and that took me into my university education in Winnipeg, you know, to do exactly a course that will propel my career ambitions. So I have never been in a vacuum. I've always, I don't care if it is a third division, second division, community area, you know, I get in everywhere, and I just impact. So that's my passion. So it's never my interest. It's just my passion, just to impact, make sure that I create a value, I create an interest, I impact, and then I effect a change. You know, I put something into people. I entrust people in some responsibilities. That is me.
We any nsema coach Didi Dramani edit to ya bra you busa na ba house of coach no yes coach adwuma na wabegia say oye no and say ano ka fa na ebusa say time be na o sha say odi ne ho be na say onyu odoso nkoma Hasufok no inkotie nsema coach edi tudwa.
I asked that question because 2021 you spoke to my colleague Muftau and you said even though you had coached Kotoko, you were a big Accra Hasufok fan.
I think growing up as a young boy and playing for my alma mater, Rita Mala United, and I supported Hasufok before getting to play.
Yeah,
you know, because my late dad was also a Phobian. My home was Phobian. So, and I think my first Hasufok game I watched was I think 79, 80 or so. It was against Cornerstone at the Accra Sports Stadium, and I had come from.
So that's fresh off the musical youth cycle.
No. Those were the Razak Jibril.
Right.
You remember there was a Jibril who came to his father.
Yeah.
And then they were the Ofer and Sense and others. So but then I was very young, but then I had not even gone to RTU. I went to RTU in 83. Very young.
Right.
So those days they had to increase my age to be able to play with the older ones because I was so small, but I was very intelligent when it comes to the game understanding. Can you imagine? My dad was a coach, and all I have always thought about is football. Always there was football in my dad's car, and it was meant for me to always play. So I was born in a football home. So I got my traits from those periods. So I started having a soft heart for Hasufok from those times.
Right.
So even at RTU, you know, each time I finish playing my game, I'll try to find out. So I knew a lot about the Hasufok. In my course team, you know what my nickname was?
No.
It was Gomash. Hasufok had a player called George Gomashi.
Yeah.
So my officials in the course team, my course team was house babies, Tamale house babies. They were all Phobians, so they will give us their names as our nicknames.
You'll be named after the players at that time.
Yes. And so when I was playing in RTU, my role model was Offense, and we were very close. Even though I was playing RTU, playing here, and he was playing here.
Yeah.
But I was young. He and Kusi Apia, and he would always give me Hasufok
apparel.
But can I use it there? Those years you cannot use it. How are you going to use it? You can't use it. I can only wear it when I'm in my room. But even when I'm stepping out of my room, I have to take it out.
Yeah.
Because someone sees you with a Hasufok dress or Kotoko dress.
Problem for you.
It's a big problem. So this is how I incarnated myself. But I was a professional. When I'm playing against Hasufok, I never even thought that it is when I finish, then I say, oh, this is my club. Oh. Then I'll be looking at the league table and then looking at where they lie.
We any nsema coach Didi Dramani edi tudwa abra ibusa ne nsema emra onya odo emma Hasufok team no ne pa eye ne dance wo pese obeya Hasufok odwumanti we any update kakra ifu ba na medema na ene yes honorable be pm e wo pugman na obeye show kese pa on se chema Yusuf ebeye ne de o ye ne de we no yes obuma players no $1,500 and odibema players no o we catch so mu wini a wasano mbeshia or adibia be special because abeyama players no then after that no honorable so buy Greater Accra regional minister and also buy no or the MMCs I won kahina to me ebepiem so na me boss omunyina bepiem a buy no also be action yes on my team no 20,000 Ghana cedis which is 200 million and the my team no na very much interesting go stem no initially kwa no me team ka say $100 what I say because me team ka say $100 na actually am go share video am say David say $100 $100 we should go na $1,000 plus £50 and the back man go be a she be $1,000 plus £50 and the back ho na what ya she Hasufok team ni tem go be on be she bia no na yem ko ne ko tie onabo ebra odin sem no etodwa no ene ensem no wakakra video ni be wakakra but yes ni na video yem ko tie onabo ensem no mra ni fa dwuma de entwa so
the Yasantua of our time, the affable, the breaker of buildings on the waterways.
The illegal buildings.
Yes. She mobilized all the municipal chief executives and district chief executives of Greater Accra. So you are seeing your MCs of Greater Accra supporting our regional minister. for one reason. We are coming here to give you our moral support for the game, for the D-Day. And this woman that you see, she's a winner. She made this step here. She came here because she's come to tell you that you should win, but nothing else. At all costs, we got to win. Who is the striker here? Hamza. Yes, sir. How many goals tomorrow? 2 goals. Nice. Phobian. Okay, so without much ado, we're going to let all the MCs to introduce themselves, so you know that I am your landlord. I'm the MC for Ganwest. I'm a Saman. So your municipal chief executive. Thank you. Hello. Phobian. Masters. Phobian. Masters.
I told me I would take it easy. Call you Clotte, municipal chief executive.
Clap for that. Masters.
I told you fellas that MC for Wager Ground.
Clap for that.
Haruna Mohammed Awa, MC for Ayawaso North Municipality.
That's our MC.
Phobia.
Masters.
Phobia.
Masters.
Phobia.
Masters. Michael Bakpo Alote, the mayor of Accra. You can't hear in Mama Park. Kakwana ma yeni. Roaming panya fight. Oh no.
My name is Moses.
Quiet.
South Municipal Chief Executive. We are here to support you. I just told some of your leaders that I was born as Kotoko supporter, and my dad is a Phobian supporter. My house is right behind Phobia house in Accra, New Town. But I was against Phobia. But as for today, because of my mother, I'm giving my life to Phobia.
All right.
Chief executive.
Give it a mic.
Masters. The best.
Phobia.
Masters.
Okay, let me address them, then I'll come back to the media. But you can still take whatever you want. We're back by 5. Niliake Sunday, one chat, friendly match in Anna, Kehanamo, for president. Mufia mo the entire country. Mekumeje, mini, Kumasi, even people are coming from the states, US, because of this match, Sunday match. Ovakpa fight of the Navy. There was a lot of noise of the advert. Hey, Sunday can the war, Nebo.
Oh, we need shot.
No winning. Never have any come on, Yagben, in the your or Anaka, yes. This is the team we have to support. Well, back when if I were there. Once a year, I may brag every go about
$200.
What greater Accra, together with the MC Ken Mayor, every goal in about $1,000. This match, go there and give us the win. No pay without. Libya when you are bad. Esani o hanye loko. Ni nenye de cafe mi. Ne mora I am the ba fe the banya the ba train more towards Sunday's program. There will be only one ba ke mayor ke EMC is fair ke dean ni your be before we leave or buy 20,000 Ghana.
Wow!
We any sema on our body to ya abra. Yes, we share as a folk team no. Or say or can or direct to be Eddie Aquagano Gano, the medium man tissue Gacadi, but yes, or no Busigano. Many anti fucking thousand no. My first video because 100 because I'm say maybe yeah from us them say 1,000 the assets on the door and I 100 and man tin but after saying me video some catch us say me video ni me the TV video ni after say me the TV video am say hey say 1,000 I'm say boy okay honorable nyame we should do 2 and then only chama receive mama Ghana head the mama kan head what I say mama place no why the nyame won chira mo oyam kwese yam yes kan fi bia nyame yes won chira ho na tambia munye bi emwa has folk team is an intimi fi adomu intimi enkwa adomu ti we ene nsema honorable leader so e baye odi betu ya abra o shi has folk team no na has folk nim kumasa sante kotoko match e ba so na me adoma da ko se de enim no former player Afutu e de sembia to bia afa match no na yenkoti Afutu mra na somebody to bia no yembo bi na so tie ye ba sese a
oh ye de nyamiase na Afutu ye te on catch o Afutu shen
and is a social mission Ethiopia. Wow, Ethiopia Premier League.
Fantastic. Now, where the yes job also. You see a team from afar. Nami Abduma. So you come see Asante Kotoko ne had to put game on bono and President Cup no. You see do take it to a be. Maybe team come afar. Nami Abduma. We check group of players had to put for the wall. And after so players are Kotoko for the wall. Game no ekwan.
I think both sides, you know, social no kitani players. I feel I'm send games will very difficult. As I say, yeah. So wow, we say we are so folk and now we are Kotoko. At the end of the day, one of the
but Mama for we have to focus time no. I would more idea over Kotoko, especially winning the league. Time and Kotoko chase him also more share Kotoko. No team you know. Quite that's what I'm fast to say Jumano.
Oh, it's all about teamwork. You say some more team I say when you are watching Moody, I say Moody coach here. Sana Eban teamwork. Teamwork again na believe you say you better manage the league. And at the end of the day, you Kotoko so much wow sha. Eban all out. And I am they will need so much na you did down when you na the G League. Most players maybe say we and they had to focus on your man Koyi. There now did pass out touch him had to focus team. She says say na me can one say we new players what I say na many times say me ba as of no in the two senior players go be war at least me to me then this one yama fi but one say new players now ma ba say no senior players bia new I call say I have difficult kakra but I think say kakra we be pick
Nancy so fans in Shadam Stadium fans in Stadium crack again no ya say there now we pass first now we are fans stadium
enye is one say experience so can league you know say we experience players can one my league you know interesting supporters because every time say no supporters part of the no enye easy because maybe Kotoko ni as go beti adu Muhammad beti Manueleti beti James you Felisana Mumba this time no high experience players no be have to league so my league about down kaka but I think say kaka
quick prediction meaning say they are about hard to fool na be Abduma Sunday na mention quick prediction
sure if you no matter how it is if you have to cry still odoni ye na I think say at the end of the day no as of already the
final words to the supporters I need almost share them some about game league one kind
the American supporters they say games we know
say munya botre both Kotoko ni as supporters ni na say na be ya at the end of the day no game no be dey more bianco put up more bianco yegidi na why be share no na wa kofie di wa osu be wi no uji ni na wa say na obeji we ni say na be ya e fan to pa ni gidi enkoba nti no na met me aka
we any nsema afutu e tu je fa hasufuk match e ba so ni kumasa Asante Kotoko e no more time okwan mfa so bo hasufuk match no yes we dey atu dwan nti we e update akre free afutu ehun amede ebe ene maka jo say me videos no ebe ye more videos am ebo akiro na to hu de ekoso me comment section as na mafo busami about hasufuk training case no say training case no da be eneba because I can't wasem ya kan wasem as say en kan wasem bi da be eneba na nem ko pie mo problem no nya konya ene mpanifo edi hu nkomo kakra yes me ko di nkomo kakra efa ho na nka me say kan say training case no e ba be somewhere be last week Wednesday ana training case no e bae enti training case no de ana say training case no aba apedru training case na ba apedru na de enti a omo hye ne say omo twen say coach Didi Dramani obeti numbers ne so because players na was say no mo doso and e ka so mo sha nye obi na benya bi ahye e basa na emboa ne bi de dem de e basa na emboa enti ano ma hodi no mo twen say e bia after Kotoko game no yes na Didi numbers ne so a ne omo nye be do numbers of training case no bia betimi bi ahye ndi a yes penifo betimi mo ma sha ase say omo share training case no and moreover no we enye pre-season ankasa we enye president cup na ebem na by na team no won break anko be use me somewhere August enti we enye pre-season ankasa nti na ka ho bia omo ntimi share training case no enti say Didi ati number ne so na pre-season ankasa e sha ase a training case na you ready last week Wednesday kwa na buy e bedu enti egu ho a omo twen say yes omo start pre-season no monya number na omo pena ankasa sa no masha ase training case na omo timi asha ase enti we any update kakre for training case no a me dey bro na if video ni ensia mi go so me dey team na tiam bu a ochina with the more update be bro na so dey course na ma fo gusa me about strike be say me kan asem biem na mbo chama de no update be na so dey course nti bo mo dey subscribe ya bo mo dey so be subscribe na wa hwe videos no oputo notification anytime be do video bia no osu betumi notification ho sem pa de bro ene enti yenhia o nyame admo chana for more videos emro yakro bibia